Hello and welcome to English for Everyone, where we practice real-life American English. First, let's watch a clip.
And I make videos to help you speak English the way real people actually speak.
All right, today we're going to learn how real people actually speak. Let's get started.
He has a lot of humor. He's also a singer.
Wait a second. He's also singer? That's not the way I hear people speak. I don't hear people say he's also singer. I hear people say he's also a singer. We have to use the article a because singer is one person. He's also a singer. And the word is not pronounced singer, it's pronounced singer. We don't make the hard g sound in this word. It's just the nasal for the ng. Singer. Singer. Not singer, but singer. So I can say he's also a singer. Not he's also singer. Example, he has a day job. He works in an office, but he's also a singer. Let's practice. Is he also a singer? That's right, he's also a singer. This is also not correct.
Most of these verbs happen in that one sentence.
Most of those verbs? Verbs? I think she means verbs. We cannot use the w sound. We have to contact our bottom lip with our top teeth, like this, and make a vibration sound, and the position of your mouth is important. We cannot say v, we have to say v. So the mouth is straight across for the V sound. Verbs. Not verbs, but verbs. So it looks like we're learning about verbs today. Let's practice. What are we learning about today? Are we learning about verbs? That's right, we're learning about verbs today. Not verbs, but verbs. This is also not correct.
The past simple is ran, but the past participle goes back to run, the same form as the present. So if you hear someone say, I have run, that is the past participle, and I ran is the simple past. And the past participle is driven.
The past participle? We cannot pronounce the word participle. It's pronounced participle. It's pronounced participle in American English. Move the stress. Not participle, but participle. When the stress is on the first syllable, the T changes to a fast D. Participle. The past participle. So we say run in the present, and run is also the past participle. Let's practice. Is run also the past participle? That's right, run is also the past participle. And don't say this either.
This is one of the most common mistakes, even at intermediate level.
Even at intermediate level? We have to use an article, the. Even at the intermediate level. Because we have the word level. If you don't have the word level, you can say intermediate. The students are intermediate. But if I say level, the students are at the intermediate level. Let's practice. Are the students intermediate or advanced? That's right, the students are intermediate. Are they at the intermediate level? That's right, they're at the intermediate level. We need the here. This is also not correct.
She came back into my life exactly when I had stopped waiting.
So she's teaching the verb come in the past came. She came into my life exactly when I had stopped waiting. We don't use had here because both of these actions happened at the same time. She says exactly when. That's exactly at the same time. So don't use had. Had is for something different. Had is for something more in the past, something that happened before the other action in the past. So if we take out had, we have, I guess you can say, she came back into my life exactly when I stopped waiting. I stopped waiting for what? It's not very clear. It's not a good sentence. But the point is we cannot use had. So you can say have been sometimes. You can say has been sometimes. And sometimes you can say had been. But had been is different. Thank you for watching, and keep watching for a full explanation and to practice more with these confusing structures. Hello, welcome to English for Everyone. Today we're doing a video about have been and had been. Somebody left us a comment asking the question, what's the difference between have been and had been? So we're doing this video for you. What's the difference between have been and had been? Let's take a look. Have been is present perfect. I have been, you have been, we have been, they have been, but he has been and she has been. It's all the same structure. You're expressing something that happened in the past at no specific time. I can ask the question, have you ever been to New York? Remember, we say been to. I have never been to New York. Or yes, I have been to New York before, giving no specific time. You can use have been. So we're talking about one time in the past, but no specific time. When did it happen? I don't care when it happened. It happened in my life. Remember, ever is in your life. Have you ever been to New York? Answer, no, I've never been to New York. I have, I've never been to New York. We can use have been to talk about something that started in the past and continues to right now. Example, I have been living in the USA all my life. I have been working for this company for 10 years. I started working in the past and I'm still working right now. Use have been. I have been working here for 10 years. So what is had been? Had been is to talk about more in the past, before something else in the past. Example, I went to Hawaii last year. My friend asked me, was it your first time or had you been there before? And I answer, it was my first time. I had never been there before. So I went last year, that's the past. Before that, we use had been. I had never been there before. So with had been, you have two actions in the past. One happened before the other one. That's had been. Example, I went to California last month. I had been there 2 times before that. So in total, I have been there 3 times. So far, I have been there 3 times. I went last month, and I had been there 2 times before that. In all my life, I have been there 3 times. Let's practice. Have you ever been to New York?
No, I've never been to New York.
Have you ever been to New York? Very good. How long have you been living in the U.S.?
I've been living here for 20 years.
How long have you been living in your country? Very good. Did you go to California last year?
Yeah, I went to California last year.
That's what I thought. Was it your first time or had you been there before?
It was my first time. I had never been there before.
Very good. Did she go to California last year? Was it her first time or had she been there before? That's right. She had never been there before. It was her first time. Today we're going to talk about have and has been with a continuous action and had been with a continuous action. We're doing this video because a viewer left a comment asking, what's the difference? Let's talk about it. Have and has been plus a continuous action is a very common structure. We use it for several different situations. We use had been plus a continuous action for something that happened more in the past or further in the past, before something else in the past. Let's look at some examples and compare the two. Example, the 2 children are wet. Why are they wet? What have they been doing? They have been swimming. So have. They have been swimming. I have been swimming. You have been swimming. And we have been swimming. But the girl, she has been swimming. And the boy has been swimming. Use has for he, she, or it. So, what have they been doing? They have been swimming. Because they are wet right now, in the recent past,
we use have been plus a continuous action. They're not swimming anymore, so it's in the past. They're finished. They're not doing it right now. But it was recent in the past. So they are wet right now because they have been swimming. And remember, contraction. They have, together, they've. They've been swimming. Now, an example in the past. The children went inside the house, and they were wet. Why were they wet? Because they had been swimming. This action happened before they went inside the house. Went is in the past. This is more in the past. Further in the past. Before something else in the past. So we use had. They were wet because they had been swimming. Let's practice. Are the children wet?
Yes, they are wet.
Why are they wet?
They are wet because they've been swimming.
Are the children wet? Why are they wet? Very good. Did the kids go inside the house?
Yes, they went inside the house.
Were they wet?
Yeah, they were wet.
Why were they wet?
They were wet because they had been swimming.
Did the kids go inside the house? Were they wet? Why were they wet? Very good. They are ready to sell their house now. Their house is for sale right now. What have they been doing? They have been fixing the house. They have been working on the house. They're finished working on the house, and now they are ready to sell the house. Fixing happened recently in the past. It's not happening now. It's finished. But it was recent in the past. They have been working on the house. They have been fixing the house for 6 months, and now they are ready to sell the house. It's for sale right now. So they have been working on the house not long ago, recently, lately. They're finished now, but they have been working on it recently. Now, they sold the house. In the past, they sold the house. Before they sold the house, they had been working on it for 6 months. They had been fixing the house for 6 months before they sold it. We have two actions in the past. One happened before the other one. They had been working on the house for 6 months. That happened before they sold the house. This is the reason we use had been. So they had been working on the house for 6 months, and then they sold it. They sold the house last month. Before that, they had been working on it for 6 months. Let's practice. Is the house for sale?
Yes, the house is for sale.
Is it ready?
Yes, it's ready because they've been working on it for 6 months.
Is the house for sale? Is it ready? How long have they been working on the house? Very good. When did they sell the house?
They sold the house last month.
Had they been working on it before that?
Yeah, they had been working on it for 6 months.
When did they sell the house? How long had they been working on it? Very good. This man is very tired. He's out of breath. He can't breathe. Why? Why is he so tired? Because he has been running. He has been running is finished, it's in the past, but it just stopped. It's the recent past. So he's very tired right now because he's been running a lot. Example in the past. He went home, he laid down on the sofa, and he took a nap. Why did he go to sleep on the sofa? Because he had been running a lot. He was very tired yesterday, and he took a nap on the sofa because he had been running before that. We have two actions in the past. One happened before the other one. He took a nap yesterday on the couch because he had been running a lot. Let's practice. Why is he so tired?
He's so tired because he's been running.
Why is he tired? Very good. Did he go home and take a nap?
Yes, he went home and took a nap.
Why did he take a nap?
He took a nap because he was tired.
And why was he tired?
He was tired because he had been running.
Did he go home and take a nap? Why did he take a nap? And why was he tired? Very good. In the present, right now, her hands are dirty. Why are her hands dirty? Oh, she has been working in the garden. She has been working in the garden happened recently. Maybe 5 minutes ago. And now her hands are dirty. Her hands are dirty because she's been working in the garden. Remember, she has, together contraction, she's. She's been working in the garden all afternoon, and now her hands are dirty. Example in the past. She went inside and she washed her hands. In the past, she washed. She washed her hands. Why? Why did she wash her hands? Oh, because she had been working in the garden all afternoon. One action is before the other one. She had been working in the garden all afternoon, so she went inside and washed her hands. She had been working in the garden all afternoon, so her hands were dirty and she went inside and washed her hands. Let's practice. Are her hands dirty?
Yes, her hands are dirty.
Why are they dirty?
They are dirty because she's been working in the garden.
Are her hands dirty? Why are her hands dirty? Very good. Did she go inside and wash her hands?
Yes, she went inside and washed her hands.
Why did she wash her hands?
She washed her hands because she had been working in the garden.
Did she go inside and wash her hands? Why did she wash her hands? Very good.
Thank you for watching.
And if you want to practice your English with more resources, click the link below and check out the book that we use in our classes. You can practice listening, reading, and speaking. Thanks for watching.